estates. I wasn't expecting company, but one must always be prepared. Wine?
You're here.
Believe it, my friend. I'm not the man of one city, but of all cities. Who am I to deny the rest of the Greek world what I have to offer?
So if you've ever played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know this guy right here, Markos.
When have you had a reason not to trust me? Don't answer that, my friend. Just trust me.
Everybody thinks that he's just a little comic relief, and that is probably true, but I'm onto him. I know deep down, he's fucking evil. The first time we meet Markos is at his vineyard that he took a lot of loans from a guy called the Cyclops. We do some missions to get money for the Cyclops to pay back the debt, and then we steal his eye, and before we could sell it, we find the Cyclops holding Barb and Noah's, and some stuff happens, so, you know.
Let him go.
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say Cyclops? Did it hurt your feelings?
I don't like it when people call me that! Oh, I didn't.
But you're so fat. I mean, big, strong, and you really do only have one eye.
My eye. Give it to me. Give it to me, and I won't kill Markos for having you steal it! Give it to me!
You want it? Go get it.
As the beautiful Spartan boy we are, we kill him, and we head back to Markos, and Markos doesn't have to pay his debt now. Spoilers ahead for everything past Kefalonia. We also meet a girl named Phoebe. She's an orphan from Athens, and she's just in Kefalonia for a bit. She's supposed to be like our predecessor. She's going to be the next eagle bearer. Later, when we're in Athens, we meet Phoebe again, and she's working for Aspasia. If you finish the game, you know she is the Ghost of Kosmos, the highest up in the cult. And then later, Phoebe is killed by the cult. And right before she died, she was telling us to go check out disease or plague on Kefalonia. Wants to make sure her friends are okay. And this is actually the only person that tells you this. Later, Pericles is the king of democracy. He owns it. But the cult wants to put somebody else in charge of Athens. Cleon, the sage of the branch of the cult. A plague is now in Athens, but specifically Greater Athens. Kind of strange that a plague that we're told about a plague from Kefalonia, from Phoebe. Phoebe gets killed, and then mysteriously, Athens now has a plague. Where's Markos while this disease is going on in Kefalonia? Well, he's on an island named Kos on the right side of the map, but we'll get back to that. But Markos can't really be connected to the plague or this illness, because why would he do that? And how would he do that?
Markos estates. I wasn't expecting company, but one must always be prepared. Wine?
I think Markos is poisoning people with his wine. That's why he bought the vineyard. He tested it on Kefalonia, and then when it was perfected, he told Aspasia his plan, and she used it to get rid of Pericles, to strengthen the cult. We already know that the cult doesn't care. They'll use poison. Diana, Herpios, Midas, and the Nymphs of the Shadow, they all use poison. Aspasia gives us medicine so we can finally give it to Pericles. What if she gave him some wine? At the very end of the cult storyline, Aspasia is telling you how she didn't like everybody in the cult. It was getting too corrupted, and she actually wanted you to kill the cult. I mean, she gets rid of the cult that she doesn't like, and we just get rid of the cult that's trying to kill our family. Everybody benefits.
Everybody benefits. Doris gets his money, I get my interest, and you have work.
Like I said earlier, Markos is on an island named Kos.
What brings you to Kosovo?
where he's selling wine
I heard a thing
again.
or two about soil. Turns out Kefalonia wasn't the best place for grapes. Plus, the locals here love wine.
If you find him in Kos, he tells you he took out another loan from somebody named the Cerberus.
Me, I borrow some drachmi, and before I know it, they're calling me the Khan of Kos. All thanks to the Cerberus, whom I owed the most.
And he wants you to bring wine to them. And once they taste the wine, they won't care anymore. That's quality. When you bring the wine to the guy, he suspects that it's poison. But little Markos wouldn't poison anybody.
It's poison! No, that's just the wine. You tricked me. I'm going to be sick.
A big, beautiful Spartan man like me was almost killed by this wine. Now imagine the poor Kefalonian people that are, like, poor and they don't have food to make them a big, beautiful Spartan man like me. Imagine an old man. He's getting fed this. The whole city is getting fed this. We know that wine is a staple among that time. And now Markos wants you to burn down their farm.
That's one side down.
You go, you burn down the farm, you return to Markos, and he says this.
Well, maybe not after all. One of the farmers ran over. She was, not happy.
Why?
It seems I may have, or I did, accidentally, of course, sent you to someone else's farm.
It wasn't the Cerberus' farm?
I could have sworn it belonged to the Cerberus. You have to believe me, my friend. An honest mistake.
Markos just sent me to destroy this farm, and it wasn't even for the Cerberus. It was for these poor farmers. Their farm is gone. And now the island of Kos has lost its main food source. In the finale of this storyline, Markos wants protection against the other two brothers. But then you think of the name Markos. It's kind of like a strange name. You don't hear anything like that at all. It doesn't even match the time frame of the game. Markos doesn't even match with it being that era. Especially in the Polynesian War. It's just a strange name, like Markos? Kosmos? I don't only think that he's part of the cult. I think he's the Cosmos. Markos is Cosmos. He went to Kos, where he grew up. Cosmos. Even after you kill all the cult, the followers and guards, they'll still be doing things. They'll still be trying to control everything. They have so many guards, but who's controlling them? The whole cult's gone. Aspasia, after you kill her, there's still people doing things. There's gotta be one more person that is controlling these people. Why don't they just go off and do their own things, try and control it themselves? But they're still doing it for the cult. There's one person left, above the ghost of Kosmos. It's Cosmos. It's Markos. Don't you think it's kind of strange that we're the person of the legacy? Our grandpa is some legendary warrior. We have this spear that's super powerful. And then you think, we're lucky we didn't die. But who is there to help us? Magically, just walking on the beach as soon as we come up. He knew that we were going to wash up there. He knew that we were the child of prophecy. He raised us up just so we could kill his cult, making sure we would do all these tasks for him, making us stronger. And then finally, when we set out, he wasn't that sad seeing his almost son go. Because he knows what we're about to do, what we're going to discover. That's my theory.
Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the Cult of Kosmos was born.
For anybody who's like, oh, if you look at this, the cult was made decades ago. This fucker doesn't age. Just look at this. From when we first see him to when we're like a grown-ass 35-year-old man.
All thanks to you. It's always thanks to you.
This is an HR-17 production. Fuck you, don't.